I don't know who needs to hear this, but Kiwi's gonna say it. Don't hold grudges. Let it go. You know what it feels like to hold a grudge? Do you know how much energy you are using when you hold a grudge? You are stressing yourself out. You're probably thinking about it over and over again. I should have said this, I should have said that. And at the end of the day, the person that you're mad at or that has you angry inside and stressing has moved on with their lives. They probably don't even realize that you're holding a grudge. So here you are burning unnecessary energy, holding this grudge. You're burning negative energy, holding this grudge. And it is not healthy. Let me tell you, it's not healthy. So when you're upset with somebody and you try to talk it out, if they allow you to talk it out, you don't get the closure that you need. So what you do is you take that emptiness, the anger, the betrayal, whatever it is that you're holding in, and then you are coming across in a negative way. You may be mad. Let's just use this for an example. You may be mad at your boyfriend, spouse, or significant other. Then you go to work the next day. And when you're going to work the next day, your coworkers are walking through and they're like, hey, good morning. And you're mad. And you can't let it go. You're holding this grudge. So where everybody else is actually having a good day, they can feel your energy. You remember what I said? The energy you put out is the energy you're going to receive. So what would I do if one of my coworkers came into my office and it was clearly obvious they had a bad night? I, am not going to pick up their energy. I may call them into my office and say, hey, such and such, is something going on? Because I'm going to show that I am genuinely concerned. And if they open up the door and have that conversation with me, then we're going to see what the root of the problem is and why we can't let it go. Is anything out here worth holding on to? Now, there may be some things where you may say, yes, it is worth holding on to. He cheated on me. It's worth holding on to. But is it really? Is it really? I want you to really think about that. And I say he, it could have been a she. She could have cheated on him. But is it really worth holding on to? So we don't live in the past. You have to let it go. My best friend once asked me, how could I be so nice and cordial to my ex? And I easily said, because, why would I allow a person, even if I was mad and angry at them for whatever it is, however our relationship ended, you got to remember, I actually played a role in that too. I did. I held myself accountable. And remember what I said in a couple of podcasts ago, we make choices and decisions. If I chose to stay, I chose to stay, right? I can only hold myself accountable. I can't hold that other person accountable for being who they are. But I'm not going to also hold a grudge. Think about it. If I held a grudge at someone that did me wrong or where I felt betrayed, and I keep that negative energy inside me, or I keep carrying it around, I keep talking about it, anybody that listens, I'm going to talk about it. Guess what? That person still has some kind of control over me. I don't even have control over my life because that's all I am talking about is how I was wrong. And then that grudge turns into anger. And now I'm utilizing energy of being upset when I could just be happy. It is so much easier to be happy. It's so much easier to smile at somebody. Remember, they're contagious. But why would I want to burn the energy of being mad? What happens in the past, let's leave it in the past. If it happened a year ago, why are we still living in it today? That is so unhealthy. Let it go. Let it go. Make peace within yourself. If you are the person that someone's actually holding a grudge against you, all you can do is say, I'm sorry, if you're truly sorry. And once you have apologized and moved past that, move past it. If the person that wants to hold that kind of energy and that just wants to be mad at you and hold that grudge against you, there's nothing that you can do. That is the energy that they want to burn. And that's really unhealthy. So, where do I always say we do have an assignment today? Our assignment today is, if you're holding on to a grudge, analyze why you're holding on to it. And remind yourself, we are not living in the past. Let it go. Someone said, well, it just happened yesterday. So you got to hold on to it and bring it in till tomorrow? If it happened yesterday, leave it in yesterday. Let it go. You'd be amazed on how much freeing and how much better you would feel if you just let it go. Sometimes it's hard to do. And trust me, I used to be one of those people that would say, I can't believe they lied to me. Why would they lie to me? At the end of the day, that's who they are. And I chose to continue to deal with that person. So let it go. Really let it go. It is one, unhealthy. But let me read something to you. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hard piece of coal in your hand, and your intent is to throw it, but you still get burned. So let it go. Don't allow anybody to have that much control over you. If you're thinking about an ex from 3, 5, 6, 10 years ago because of what he did to you, how are you supposed to move on in your new relationship? You're still busy holding on to what he did or she did. Let it go. You'd be amazed when you allow someone not to have that control over you, when you get rid of the negative energy around you. You would be amazed on how all of a sudden the things that are going on in your life has a positive outcome. Your job, your current relationship, your friendships, your family. Let it go. Get rid of all the negative energy in your life. I'm telling you, it really does work. I didn't wake up like this smiling. I had to practice it. Remember, I also spoke in one of my podcasts, you have to live it. You have to practice it and rinse and repeat, right? So I'm hoping that I know you can't wake up tomorrow if you've been holding on to this grudge. It's going to take practice, but the moment you let it go, you will feel so much better. You will be free, and you'll be able to use that negative energy, turn it into positive, and do something good with your life. Let's start by smiling at somebody today. It's not too late. And don't forget, the energy we put out is the energy received. So continue on doing that. Stop holding grudges. Let it go. I don't know who needed to hear that, but Kiwi said it.